Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're taking a look into the world of John Wick with the Continental. This is episode 1, Brothers in Arms. Now, we all love the John Wick franchise, so I can't wait to see what they do with this spin-off. Obviously, it's a first-time watch for me. Let's check it out.
Well, I'm ready, willing, and able to see how young Winston rises up through the Continental.
I'm actually pretty excited to see what this whole different part of a universe is going to be like for John Wick. Hopefully with the TV series here, let's hope it's successful. And then I know Ballerina is going to be coming out soon. Let's hope that's somewhat successful too, because I'd kind of like to see this John Wick universe expand a little bit. So with that being said, let's go!
You're gonna try to scare us into saying shit. Just don't do nothing, okay?
But I didn't know.
You didn't do anything. That's all I want you to think about, Winston.
Okay. But he didn't do it, whatever this is.
Yeah.
He's just going to take the blame. Wow. The Continental.
What?
I wonder if we're ever going to see a young John Wick.
Young
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
You're not supposed to be down here, Frankie.
Oh, there's a big brother.
How do I look? Get your ass out of here before I shoot you.
Oh, wow.
All right. Well, Happy New Year, Lawrence.
No sense of humor out of Lawrence.
Well, I'm sure that little idle threat didn't help.
It's that kind of party.
Wow.
Oh, that's a real horse. I just saw it the last second. Of course,
Wouldn't be John Wick without a horse.
Mel Gibson.
There's Mel.
Max Rockatansky himself.
It's Martin Riggs.
Hey, everybody. I picked this one off the street when he was yay high.
He helped me put my shoulder back in the socket.
Sherlock. Family, huh?
Family.
Those weren't
Hey, Corinne, where
Coronas.
you been?
Jesus.
Are we going to see that dude later?
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to see him again. Because they made sure you saw his face. But where's Winston this whole time? Being responsible somewhere?
That was a coin. Was it gold? I missed it.
It sounded like
I was looking off to
I
the
think
side.
I'm willing to bet it was, probably their coin.
There's the front of the Continental.
Sure enough.
Well, that's where he was.
Well, there's multiples, so you never know.
Ooh, hold your hair. They say all the amateurs come out on New Year's.
Well, watch out for those bell ringers. We saw what they can do, too.
Only
Okay,
him
they're all
and that
dancing except for him and that guy holding the bag.
Yeah. Yep. There we go.
F Wall Street.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Where are we going here? Ninja Turtle style? What are we doing?
Number 2, Secret of the Ooze.
Well, remember in the first one, too, they went down where Raph
Well,
got
they were in
April.
a sewer, but they didn't go into an abandoned train station like they did in 2. Oh,
See that? It's a grappling hook.
yeah, that's a big-ass grappling hook.
That was huge.
Oh, going after the safe. That looks like the Continental.
Oh, that's what he was doing in
They're
there.
gonna pull a Dom Toretto and take the safe?
So it started off in 55, then said years later. So yeah, what are they going to use? A train when the train
Yeah,
comes
maybe
through?
they're gonna
he
hook it to
could
the
be.
train.
Well, he's...
That's exactly what they're
Yep,
going to
it's
do.
gonna catch the bottom of the train or the top. Oh, I thought he'd be more, but it makes
Well,
sense.
but it
they-
rips out the handle.
Yep. They only needed to get that off.
Wow, so they planned that the height
Oh,
and
look, it
everything
opened
just
it
right.
though too.
Yeah. Oh, the coins where you owe a debt.
Give me the piece.
And I had a feeling.
Really want to do this? This isn't the kind of thing that we just walk away from.
I wonder if those are used markers or brand new ones.
I always thought you was a reasonable man. Peace.
Oh,
Whoa!
Whoa! Can't be spilling blood on Continental grounds. Lawrence isn't going to like that.
Lawrence?
Red light active.
Here we go. We're gonna get an epic fight scene. Nope.
oh, jeez.
That was a great shot within the in the doorway there.
Yep.
Genius.
Everybody knows it's him.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, everyone was cheering when they saw him at the party.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
Good to see they still have some innovation with this stuff. Mm-hmm. Thought we saw it all in all 4 wicks.
Well,
Oh, jeez. Aiming for the bushes?
the dumpster.
At least there was boxes. Okay, so it had to be a dumpster 100%. Oh!
Ooh.
Look at that, all within like 60 seconds, we got all the John Wick covered.
Yep.
Jumps out a building, hit by a car.
Car.
And an epic fight
Yeah.
scene.
Well, I think, people were maybe wondering what this was going to be about. I think they wanted to hit him with a classic John Wick action scene right off the rip.
Yep, introduce us to some characters, right?
Yep.
Oh, intro time.
So we're here, Jack.
Yeah, look at that. Pretending he knows how to play the drums.
I'm just terrible at the kick drum. Nice.
Winston Scott.
Tried to lay off on my husband, Winston Scott.
She's going to make the decision.
Car parks, gosh.
It is an interesting proposition.
Really, hon? Do you know what my husband deals in?
I do.
Then you'll realize that this old duffer, despite his overpriced suit and bald patch, has a brand. And that brand is excitement. Sex. You know David Bowie was at our disco the other night.
Wait, so you must know Tony DeFries then, David's business manager. He handles David, The Who.
Mm-hmm. Lou Reed, yes. Tony. Of course we know Tony.
Tony.
Tony is actually one of my biggest investors. He wouldn't mind being made aware of other exciting investors thinking about joining the party.
All right, is this legit or is he bluffing? I wouldn't think he'd be able to bluff if they know him.
Right. Here, carry this over there.
Giovanni?
Tony, Rosalind
Crown.
Right. Yes. Hmm. Oh, he did say...
It's like a Bob Newhart bit.
I came here to be bored. Ta-da.
No need to be rude.
Rude? Me calling you a moron. He has just torn you a new asshole. Congratulations. You call me a car.
Yes, ma'am. Really do appreciate you taking the time to meet and consider my
Do you know what this means?
When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut.
Sorry.
I mean, what is her deal? I guess we'll find out.
Well, I think she feels like Winston made a fool of her for doubting his car park, and then their big investor was all behind it, being like, what are you, dumb? Of course you're going to invest in that. At least that's what I got out of
Well,
it.
her too is like he has a certain excitement that he does, and he's part of the Bowie tour. So how would he's not getting off a car park? So many people,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe
So,
I was looking at it a different
I
angle.
mean, I think that can be kind of her concept, but
Or
she's working
she
with
was
him.
she was in on
The
it.
opposite of what I'd say.
There you go. I thought she might be a ringer.
And a bit lonely. And a woman that deserved better.
Oh, so
Who may have just needed to hear that from someone.
You're just trying to get a girl into bed.
Oh, absolutely.
Well done. Nice.
so he's got the James Bond thing going on.
He
You're not
does.
my type. What, smart? No, single.
Yeah.
I want to know all about your family. Your mom, your dad, your siblings.
Oh, someone came in.
Darling.
Oh boy. What's gonna happen here?
I love the way they're doing the camera here.
I like that little bounce back.
Oh,
look at
there
that.
they are.
Here we go, a silent fight. He was being quiet, but now they're. Oh my
that's
goodness!
a big needle. Oh.
Whoa!
Don't
He
go
didn't
out for
even
a
do anything.
don't go out for a smoke break. I guess those things are killers.
He went on a break.
Stay on
Stay on it.
Mr. Flynn, shoot Mr. Avery for me.
What?
Sir. The rules.
Oh, yeah. Rules, yeah.
I was just gonna say the Continental.
Because no matter how angry I am that you four have not retrieved that coin press like I asked you to, I can't kill you. Not here. Sharon, what becomes of someone who breaks that particular rule?
Excommunicado, sir.
That's Latin for you. Or worse, what if they found my family? A wife, son, a daughter, or two?
Oh.
Luckily, I have no one, just Sharon here, who is only a teenager. But you. You
So
got a
that's who it
family.
is.
Yep.
Got him an
my
idiot.
goodness.
You got a whole tribe in Tribeca.
You're in the wrong line of work to have a family.
No kidding.
You could walk out of here right now, leaving your family at grave risk. Or you can spare their lives, simply find the nearest balcony
Oh, make him do it himself.
and jump.
Wow.
Oh,
I trust your journey wasn't too unpleasant.
First class.
The manager of the hotel has requested the pleasure of your company.
oh. What song is this?
I don't know.
The way they're weaving in with like the serious tones and then into some levity, and
Yeah.
it's kind of interesting. I mean, like we just had a dude fly to the heavens,
Yeah, do the big jump.
and now this music. You know,
You know, I got a soft spot for the boy. Then he stole something from me, something that holds this entire establishment together. An establishment that wields power beyond your imagination.
This is not my problem.
It is now.
You're in trouble, and I'm the bait. Frankie doesn't give a shit about me, and I don't give a shit about him.
Find him, because if you don't, I'll bring the weight of this whole institution down on you both.
I don't know or care what Frankie is, so find him yourself.
ooh, okay. Look at the scars.
He's way out kicking his coverage, I think.
Did you see all the scars?
Yeah, yeah.
Be what guy?
Here we go again.
He's not gonna pick it up.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the shit show over there, but can we take these off,
He's
please?
not gonna pick it up.
No class.
My male superiors and
It's the handcuffs.
Oh. Let that one slip, didn't you?
all I need from you is to lock my door on the way out, all right?
Okay, I'm not buying this.
No,
She is
There's
way,
more
she
here.
is way too beautiful to be with a dude like that. That's all I'm saying. I mean, come on.
There's more to this story.
Yeah.
Is the window open?
Oh,
Oh.
got him
Guess we're not
good.
letting things go.
Oh.
So much for getting in and getting out.
We'll get out.
What
we got going on here?
51% chance.
Let's hope these guns shoot as good as your mouths do.
Oh, that's the guy he bumped into. That Frankie bumped.
Be careful with that.
Sure. Yeah, I'll be careful in selecting who'll die first.
You're thinking elusive? The big bad?
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Really? Bringing a woman to a gunfight?
Amateurs.
Small and sexist. No, I'm
I was
afraid.
just gonna say that.
I'd say his guy's right behind her. Oh. They pulled the old Walking Dead trick on him with Eugene's ammo.
Yep. She tried.
Yep.
And it helps that the one
Bullets in
dude.
those things, right? Oh, but you don't care. Oh!
Oh.
Play around with spiked ammo. Normally, I would have kept these as a souvenir, but I don't want you to leave empty-handed.
Oh.
You live only to tell your boss. Don't with us.
Oh, take your time. Want a glass of water or something? Get out of here.
The old kick in the ass on the way out.
I don't know why I popped so hard for that. Kick in the ass. No,
You know, it is interesting because now, we're so used to seeing John Wick and, some other assassins,
Yeah,
right?
but now
we're
we're-
getting the world of, I'd say John Wick is here. These people are still skilled fighters, but not like to the...
Yeah, they're mid-card. They're
Yeah.
mid-card and he's main event.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's everybody who
Put it
makes
simply.
up that universe.
Yeah.
How they came to be. Real inconspicuous orange vet.
Who the old... Oh, it's a face.
I mean, I don't know what Peacock gave these guys for a budget, but they did it. They're doing a damn good job with the sets.
He's doing scratch-offs.
Park the car.
Telling the buyer.
Do you have evidence that contraband traded hands?
No, not yet.
First female detective in the precinct, you're already f***ed up.
Yo, I told you my superior's an ass.
They're all at.
You.
He's the superior.
Yeah.
Why didn't I pick up on
You
that?
didn't pick that up?
I
when
did
they're-
not. I'm slow.
When they're done partying?
Sorry, y'all.
I didn't get it either.
I figured once you said my superior's an asshole and he did that ha 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 chuckle.
Not pursue. I repeat, do not pursue.
Well, she pursued.
KD.
Well, what I was going to say to you, Quinn, was like, that's why they're doing it's party time because they're coworkers.
Yeah, that's a no-no.
Now I've got all those details.
Well, office
and he cuts her
romances always work out for the best, so I'm sure they're fine.
Excuse me? No es porque es así, no.
We're all right. Get out of your hair. Second.
Because I think he knows what that place is.
He might have some tie-ins to Mel Gibson here.
You don't just walk into the Continental like you own the place.
No, Mel runs this town.
You could have had these guys a long time ago. What do you think you're doing?
Look, I'm looking for the supplier. I think he's in there. His name is Francis Scott, and he is a ghost.
Oh, Frankie.
You stay the f out of there.
Somebody has to be watching from up there. Yep, look, Mel.
Yep.
There was a figure there. It had to be Mel.
Seemed to be.
It's interesting that she wouldn't
Again,
know.
That was a pretty cool shot. Look, it's pretty cool to see those there.
I'm freezing out here.
This guy.
You gonna let me in?
Of course I'm not. Come here. I haven't seen him since The Mask. Or Judgment Night.
Hey, guys.
That was good.
Winston, right?
That was yeah, it's very
This little prick used to take money off me. Took money from all of them. Charlie thought it'd be a good idea to teach poker to a 10-year-old.
New York these days is a proper shithole.
Fucking garbage strike is crushing us.
Oh,
that's why there's garbage everywhere.
yeah.
Feel like I'm getting dragged back into another one of Frankie's hornet's nests.
Point is your family.
Probably.
His family.
That's the point.
Family.
Family.
I'm gonna find Frankie before Cormac does.
All right. And how can I help you?
He's gonna need something.
I'm going to need a car.
Say it.
Well, that's the one thing I can't do.
So no car?
What do we got here?
Oh, little ZZ Top.
What's it gonna be?
It's gonna be the Mustang.
You think?
Yeah. Right?
This is the love of my life. It's Maria. You understand? You take care of her. One rule, you put the cover on every time you park, all right?
Yep.
There it is. I told you.
Okay. I wasn't sure what that shot that they did. I mean, I knew it'd be like a fastback, but
I saw once it had that like little emblem
Yeah,
by
it
the
was
back window.
throwing me off
That's
a
what
little.
I. Yeah, see the emblem right there behind the windows, side windows. We go from the shot of the Mustang to nice VW van.
You know they're making those again?
Even that style?
Mm-hmm.
Again?
I do want to know more about their story. I know we're probably going to get it, but I'm intrigued with their section.
Well,
so
it seems like too. Frankie was in the war. He was in the war.
Yeah, a lot of veterans came
so is
back.
that? Do they come back and somehow that's how they get? They somehow get involved in the Continental right away.
This is just about the rush for you, and you know it. And you gonna get us all killed.
Oh, what a jam! Gosh, this soundtrack on this episode so far. I haven't heard this in forever.
Anybody who slept on the Continental, you're missing out. Oh, he's putting the cover on. Okay.
Good job, Winston.
Is that Chinatown?
If anybody's from New York, is there any significance to that intersection that they just showed? Let us know.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Here's the connection.
Yes. You the owner?
That's my name on the sign. Also the custodian, bookkeeper.
What does she got?
And maybe your new instructor.
See, business is a bit sparse.
Ebbs and flows. City's getting rougher every day. So if you're interested in taking some classes, I might have a good-looking white boy discount.
I could probably use your instruction. My last fight didn't go so well. I'm Winston.
Oh, pull the hand away. Pull the hand away.
Unfortunately, I have other business here today. I'm looking for my brother. I thought you could help. His name is Frankie.
Uh-oh.
You come in here pointing a gun at my sister.
In hindsight, that was a mistake.
No, that ascot was a mistake.
It's a cravat.
F you. You might want to take this with you also.
A lot of people offering me guns today.
Can never have too much firepower. Oh, who's this keeping an eye on?
That's what I mean. There's like, just like in the John Wick universe, there's a lot of eyes everywhere. It's just a matter of who makes a move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that sting.
Well, at least he's driving a car that doesn't bring a lot of eyes on him.
That's true.
It makes me wonder, though, if that's ended up being a hand-me-down to John.
Yeah. Well, it looks the same.
Oh,
There's Frankie.
He's getting worked. No, that's not Frankie.
No, that's his buddy that was with him.
Yeah, and well, I thought he hit him twice with.
Are you even aware of what it is you stole?
Nope.
May I ask you how much you got paid to steal it?
40 grand.
Oh, that's
Back
it?
then, that was pretty good.
Information I only share with one kind of person.
One that goes away.
Kind who are about to die.
Oh my god.
Oh, as he pushed it.
Oh! Gee, how?
Oh. Is it because you're the one doing it that you can give someone a headbutt?
I don't know.
God, I'm telling you, that has to be the hand-me-down.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Or
he did.
just John has the same taste as.
Yeah,
No, I'm sure it's the same car.
I don't think it's the same. So I think the color is a bit off.
That's
I
this
thought his was a more like silver grayish.
Yeah.
Oh. The classic New York. I'm walking here.
As Bill Burr said, he's never heard a New Yorker say that once.
It's the little things.
Oh, what is she doing here?
Can just anybody go in though? I can't remember if they said.
James Brown.
Paid the cost to be the boss.
All I can think about is Eddie Murphy.
I know Eddie Murphy
doing the bit.
Baby, baby, baby. Oh, that's in my
Gonna need
head.
now. Like that was a song.
Yeah, can you get me a Scotch, please?
Another 48 hours, folks, if you haven't seen it. It's our good friend Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that glass.
That was pretty cool.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's paying with cash.
Yep.
So usually they pay with a coin.
Yep. So now they know she's a civilian.
Yep.
Well, the good news she's safe on the ground.
Yeah.
No one's gonna make her jump.
Oh, passing word around real quick.
Oh yeah.
This is shot so well.
The accused to let everyone know that there's a civilian inside.
So nobody talk, company talk.
Oh,
yeah,
that got exposed.
That seems a little amateurish.
They are intentionally showing this stuff.
Well, I don't remember what the laws were.
So there's a coin
in New York around this time.
He's picking it up. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure you can't be a civilian and get a room in there.
Yeah,
because this is a code.
That was nice that they never obviously showed that before.
No way this is Frankie. Oh, is he?
No. Oh.
Whoa. Go. Oh, he got the hand in. Nice.
Yep. I mean, it's...
Oh, of course.
Oh, that's the same woman that helped Frankie.
Yep.
There he is.
There he is. In a weird way, that looks like James Storm.
A little bit, yeah.
Winston?
Frankie.
Anh biết hắn à?
Nó là em của anh.
Oh, they're doing it just like
Part of this criminal world that expands beyond that hotel and beyond your imagination.
Frankie, you sound paranoid.
Oh, do I? A little bit.
Little bit.
Little bit.
Little bit.
Little bit.
Little bit.
Look at them old Suburbans.
That's his Mustang.
Oh no, not the Stang.
How do you know? You don't know what's underneath that sheet.
It's an ancient coin press.
Mm-hmm.
Cormac wants you dead over this thing?
Oh.
I can buy you that way out that you were robbed of. You can be anyone you want.
That's not gonna work.
Anh ta tới đây. Mình ở lại đấy.
I don't think you want to stay on this one.
No.
Maybe go regroup.
I like how she wants to stay and fight. Is like, do you realize what Frankie's into?
Nhà mình ở đảo Cồn Tắc.
Anh đã định bắt đầu cuộc sống gia đình mà.
That makes sense with her history.
Yeah.
If
We hit the wrong building.
It's not the car.
Wrong car.
Nice.
Yep.
Should have known.
Pretty smart.
Getting out of New York.
Winston. Oh.
Now what?
That'd be nice to see that in the mirror. The whole tribe.
My brother, Frankie. You're all I have left.
Gosh, how does... I mean, we're still dealing with the high table and everything, so I don't see how they get out of
Bringing them back here.
Yep.
How?
Well, he had to bring his car back. Stab.
I'm scared. Thank you, Lord.
Oh, you know something's gonna happen to that car.
It's time to outsource. Perhaps some of our guests are available.
Put out a number.
Give me the weirdos.
Weirdos?
Oh, yeah, you're right. They're all weird. The twins. Give me those twins. Hansel, Gretel, whatever the they're called.
Oh, we're going to meet some assassins.
Yep.
Good evening. Pleased to see you return from.
Oh.
Did they just take out someone?
Yeah, that's blood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they're
a job.
showering. Yeah.
Yeah, she's not safe.
No, not at all. She knows it too.
Oh, he dropped it off. I mean, she's going to have a hell of a backstory too with those scars and everything else and why she's so driven.
I want to know what those are about. No way.
She knows Winston? Or she know Frankie?
There's some kind of tie-in
Some
there.
connection there.
I kept you alive by keeping you out of all this shit, and here you are, just seeking it out anyway.
Which is why he was pushing everyone away. The friends and everything, because if they stay attached to him, then they're done.
Yep.
But they're already in trouble, so Time to get the team together.
Maybe you'll get to understand that one day.
Oh, was that a little shout out to
That might be what he says later.
Later in life there for Mr. Wick.
They're both here.
Carpet cleaning.
Be sure they have it. What do you want me to do?
Oh, we got a snake.
Yep.
I knew one of them was gonna snitch.
Yep.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Well, she's gonna see it.
Yep.
Because she's on the watch.
And his car's about to get messed up.
Yep.
Where's the end? We gotta go.
Right there.
Yep. Keep an eye on things.
Oh, what do we got going on here? With the slow-mo.
Yeah. Oh, this is cool.
No! Oh, there goes our theory about the car.
Yep, so much for that. Unless they fix it. You can't fix this, Spicoli.
Jesus saves right there.
Yeah.
What a proper spot.
Now it's red.
Yep. Good call out. No way they were in there. They got out.
We gotta have the colors.
Yep. Oh boy.
I like how everybody was a little bit beat up there.
Yep.
Even Yen was
Except for
selling
maybe
her
Winston.
arm.
Winston looked like he was decent.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, of course. You gotta stick to the shadows.
Well, I like how they were selling with the shadows.
She yawned.
Oh, I was looking at all the graffiti.
As the door was closing, she was yawning. Winston, you've got to get better.
Well, I mean, these aren't low-level henchmen they're taking on here.
I think there was actually people. I thought, well, I suppose, but I thought it was like more abandoned.
Yeah.
Nice little detail of her pushing the crib out of the way. Protect the baby at all costs.
Yep. Kind of reminds me of Jason Statham in an airplane with little Brian.
Of course.
Look at these guys.
Oh, that hurt.
There's a little dance in there. No.
They look like they're made out of plastic.
I know, I love it.
Like we're seeing some fatigue here in the fight scenes.
Well, it's funny. I mean, it's good because they just got on in that horrific car accident.
Yep.
Oh, garbage
disposal.
Oh!
Oh! Oh! Oh! Oh! Wow! He's just wearing that guy out with that headbutts.
What are you gonna do with that little gun?
The top shoulder, right?
Yeah, it was.
Where's Charlie? No!
Oh!
Oh, I missed where it went. Was that the head?
Guy Yen.
Everyone, Roddy, wheels up. Let's go.
Oh no. Oh no.
Emsa, venga. Thank you, Em.
Not good.
That they want me and this.
Whoa!
Frankie? What are we doing, bruv? Well,
he's doing the Big Brother thing. He's taking the heat again.
Did it at the beginning of the episode, doing it at the end of the episode, which we're at the tail end here. No way.
Frankie!
Oh!
That didn't have to happen.
Well,
it's not even in there, I bet. Frankie probably put it somewhere else. Maybe. I should shut up and just watch.
Yeah, that was at the credits
in the beginning.
Jesus Christ. I need guns.
There it is.
Lots of guns.
Cut the credits.
Black Sabbath now? Wow.
Nice.
Wow, folks.
Wow.
I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with this first one.
I got a lot to say about this one.
Yeah. Again, folks, Quinn, you could go, but
Yeah.
I feel like that death there was not necessary. I feel like there's other ways that could have happened.
They had to get the push over the edge.
3 episodes.
I get it, but I feel like that didn't need to happen there. But
you saw him freeze. His brother saw him freeze. He needed that nudge.
That's a hell of a nudge. Wow. First off, I just want to say, we did, or at least I did a little bit of research going into this, just wanting to see, what were people thinking of it? What was the critical response to it? Once again, the critics are morons. They were all burying this, say, oh, it's nothing without John Wick. It's just not the same. Folks, I absolutely loved this first episode. I thought it was fantastic. I loved the actors. I loved the casting, the writing, the sets. I loved every bit of it. I thought it was phenomenal with the use of lighting, the music. Just everything about this was so damn good. I mean, we had an amazing fight scene right off the jump that was completely in the universe of John Wick. And what I mean by that is it had that John Wick feel to it in a fight scene. I mean, it's no mistake the way they do the choreography and the fights in John Wick. They're made to feel very unique. And I thought the fight scenes in this had every bit of that in them. Now, were they as over the top and extravagant as what we've seen in the movies? No, of course not. But they got the point across. I absolutely loved this first episode. I thought Mel Gibson was incredible. I thought the actors that they cast for Frankie and Winston and Yen were really, really good, as well as the secondary characters who, at the end of the episode, they showed up back at the dojo. I mean, and they're all relatively unknowns. I mean, I don't know about you folks out there, but I don't recognize anybody in this series outside of Mel Gibson, and they are all crushing it in the first episode. You feel like you're just sucked right into that world, and I absolutely loved this. And once again, the critics, you don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, I really enjoyed it. I mean, yeah, it's gonna have a different feel because Keanu's not in it, but that's gonna be a given. I mean, come on, this is about the whole atmosphere around it and pretty much the rise of Winston. So that's what you have to go in right away knowing is that. But as we saw, we still have the same amazing fight scenes. They did something which, maybe some people thought was crazy with the chase scene where they did the quick to darkness and didn't show the whole chase scene. So maybe people are like, oh, that's not how you do it. You have to show the whole thing. No, it's something different. So it's really intriguing. Like, whoa, how they do that. They still showed some of the cool stunts and stuff that they did with the car where, the brother took the steering wheel, Francis took it and spun it around so that his wife could take out some more guys. And then we still had the nice, awesome color schemes. We had, this seems like this Continental right now, though, is like, I don't want to say like corrupt, but it's like a different version of it than we're used to when we see Winston and powerful.
Cormac doesn't seem to want to play by the rules.
Yeah.
He kind of seems like he wants to do his own thing, but he's being held by.
Well, because you saw in the scene where he's like, I don't have a family, but a wife, son, daughter, maybe two.
Yep.
And so then, that forces that guy to take matters into his own hands, sadly, and, jump out the balcony. And then, like, he even thought about, with the other guys in there that missed out, or when he brought in Winston. But, I think it's a great start to the story. And then we get to see him because, is Mr. Meter, because, like, my favorite part of Ian McShane was him is in 3 when he's just sitting there and Wick. And we're just going back and forth with the guns. Back for more, Jonathan. Is all right? Close the door, you know. So this guy's doing really well, but you know, obviously Ian McShane was perfect at it. But so far, I'm really getting into this. It's nice. I kind of want to see, you know. I love the fact that they have the one rogue detective going in there, and then they show, hey, we don't take kindly to civilians. If you don't have the right coin, you ain't doing anything here.
You've got a lot to tell in only 2 more episodes.
Yeah.
You know, I guess I didn't know what to kind of expect.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I didn't know what to expect coming in because, you know, obviously the power that is John Wick and how awesome all 4 films were, at least in my opinion. I know some probably won't agree with that, but at least in my opinion, all 4 of those films were fantastic. Super high bar, right? Now we come into the TV series, and I was just kind of, while you two were chatting, just looking up, seeing if there was any kind of articles that were pros, cons, and basically the first couple were all negative on the Continental.
What do they know?
Look, again, I like to say this, entertainment is subjective, and as you know, as well as we know, that sometimes the critics aren't exactly right. I, for one, was actually pretty entertained by this one. We get the world of John Wick as we know it, but now it's back in what I consider the early 70s right now.
Yeah, it's the 70s, yeah.
And the world is really fit for their time, which I thought was fantastic. We still got a color scheme of sorts, but it was more brightness. Not saying the other one didn't. The other one had multiple color schemes. This one just
it almost felt like there was a filter over the whole thing, giving it kind of like a yellowish, dirty type look.
You've seen that now when they
grit. It had more of a
when they do that.
to it,
They like to do the grit and kind of put it through a filter, so it makes it definitely seem like you're sort of there type thing.
Yeah, you know, if I were to nitpick a little bit, I mean, towards the end, you know, I can't tell if Cormac is like a full outright heel yet. That's I mean, maybe there are obvious signs there, but for me right now, it's like, all right, they're working pretty well towards that. I don't feel like there's a 100% certainty that you could say that Cormac is the heel, right?
All we know is that they stole from him.
Well, because
for the high table.
Yeah, but I think though, like, because Winston seemed to run it more of a business and not take anything too personal. He just followed. He was all about the rules and everything like that. Because Cormac is rules. But like they stole this from him, and he's ready to just break all the rules. Where Winston is dead set on the rules.
Well, I mean, what rules did really break, though? I mean, yeah, he had his men that screwed up and let him down. He doesn't tolerate failure, but he sent the assassins after him like they've done in the John Wick universe to get his property, and that coin press is obviously ridiculously important to the whole world of John Wick.
Yeah,
but Winston never even threatened though any sort of violence.
Nobody stole from him.
Because nobody was dumb enough to do it, I guess.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Because maybe he set the bar. Maybe Winston.
But it just seems like he doesn't rule it with so much of an iron fist out of fear. It's out of respect and to not do anything to him.
I haven't seen enough to make a decision on Cormac.
That's
yet.
just my early prediction on it.
Yeah, again, the action was top notch. Again, Cormac.
Well, we knew that. We should have known that.
Yeah, it was.
Well, I mean, you never know. I mean, for a TV show,
sometimes
you never know
aren't.
how it can go with some of these streaming services.
Yeah, but it's they probably had to put a lot of money, and I don't know if they got everyone back on board, but they have the perfect blueprint in the movies that this is the type of fighting style that, especially if they're going to be part of the Continental. Granted, each person always brings a different fighting style, so to speak, to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I hope I'm really intrigued too by the sister brother, because I felt like they set a table but didn't give us everything yet. So I'm interested in that. I still feel like Frankie's death wasn't totally necessary yet. That again, that's my personal preference on it. I feel like that was a little forced for episode 1.
I think if it would have been an 8-episode run, I think you're right. But I think given we only have 3 episodes to tell this story, I think he pretty much had to. I mean, look, they're giving us an hour and a half.
Then the other thing, why did also Winston borrowing the money though too, and then his brother coming back to pay the debt. I think that's gonna play a key role too into like why I don't care for her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just so impressed with this because I mean,
Yeah,
actually,
it's very well done though.
These two guys are the bigger John Wick fans, I guess, of the table that we have here.
High table.
High table.
I'm a little bit more than a casual John Wick fan. I really do enjoy the movies, and again, as someone who's not maybe as hardcore as you two, I really enjoyed the Continental, and I'm thoroughly surprised by it and really enjoyed the ride. Like I said, for everything that we all three of us said about it.
Yeah, I feel like there were.
For the next two.
I feel like the Continental in this episode, they made like its own character, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
they did a lot of cut to seeing that building. And it was just great to see, especially with the Mustang. We were totally wrong on that little theory. Like maybe it was a hand-me-down.
No.
Maybe John liked
once I
it.
saw the color. Once I saw the color scheme, I knew that's not what it was.
I'm looking forward to episode 2. I'm not going to say this is the greatest show ever, but it's still it was entertaining.
I was just thoroughly surprised. I guess that's what I want to get across is I was surprised how good it was after what I had seen the critics say about it. So
yeah.
Oh, and real quick too, Sharon. We got to see a young Sharon.
How it all started.
Mr.
It just started.
Lance Riddick's character from
Just
John
started
Wick.
his new job.
That's pretty cool to see that little. I mean, again, these little things that they're doing in here, I think, is pretty phenomenal. So, again, I'm not saying it's the greatest, but it is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean it's a great show, and what's nice whenever you do a movie like this that takes place so many years in the past. Like I don't know about you guys, but I found myself looking at like every back character when the detective went into the Continental and she wasn't supposed to. I was looking at everybody in the background to see if there was maybe a tie-in of some kind. So that's always fun to go back and try to find Easter eggs.
That's exactly what I was just gonna say. I can't wait to keep looking and looking and looking for more and more Easter eggs.
It's like, did you see what happened? No, I was looking at the graffiti.
Because right away there's a Mustang. That's a pretty big Easter egg, but then you thought the Easter egg was it's the same one. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, and again, Cormac, I keep going back to him because it's not. Obviously, he's having the bad guy tendencies right now.
Oh, sure.
Again,
yeah.
I just don't. I don't think we're 100% there yet.
Yeah,
so I'm interested to see how Winston's going to play off because the one big thing, right? He knew he couldn't, which is cool. Again, they brought in the rules for the Continental, right? No taking out anyone on the ground.
First, you ordered that one guy to take out the other one.
I can't do that.
Talking about his family and
the rules, sir.
So and then made him basically made the one dude jump off the balcony. So
yeah, I mean, and we know that everybody
Wife,
who's associated
kid,
with
daughter,
the
son,
table and the
daughter?
John Wick universe, they're all very ruthless. We saw the woman with the plastic jaw type thing that she had going on. Obviously, what she was doing with Frankie's sidekick, for lack of a better word there.
Yeah.
So we know everybody's ruthless associated with the table. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out with Cormac, see if he gets any worse.
Yeah, well, take us home answer. That was a good one.
All right, 1 down, 2 to go, and there'll be 4 of us the next time. So for Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.